Hey guys, today we're starting off the rifles weapon category of CSGO. This week the gun we will be focusing on is the Galil AR, which is only available to the terrorist team for the price of 2000. The Galil assault rifle, more commonly called the Galil, was introduced in Global Offensive. If you're familiar with other versions of Counter-Strike, the Galil replaces the IDF Defender. The Galil deals a good amount of damage and has a decent high fire rate. As far as recoil control, I personally feel it is troublesome but fairly manageable. We will revisit this later in the video. Accuracy with the Galil is reasonable. Movement rate is average among the rifles and the armor penetration is good. The Galil has the largest magazine capacity of all other assault rifles, holding 35/90 bullets. The high magazine capacity and fire rate work together to make up for the moderate amount of damage this weapon deals. The run speed with the Galil is 250 units per second, 35 units per second slower than with the knife. The values in this chart represent damage done from point blank range. As you can see, the Galil deals a fatal amount of damage in one shot to the head only to unarmored opponents. Because the Galil has only an okay-ish armor penetration, you can see that the values in both columns do vary more than a little. Now we come to controlling the recoil. The Galil is not the easiest to control completely. It has a high spread and some random bullets that spray to both sides. Learning the spray pattern and controlling it will certainly take practice, but it's important to know. It will be unlikely that you land each bullet in the same spot, but getting a tight spread is good enough, starting by pulling down and going left and right as needed. The more you practice, the easier and better it will get. Because the Galil has a high spread, you shouldn't try and strafe and shoot at the same time. Other weapons that are lighter and more accurate could easily outshoot you. If you feel the need to spray, try to do so at close range. When it comes to close range kills, go for full auto. It is best to aim for the chest with the first bullets and then pull down, not to only compensate for the recoil, but the odds are greater that you will land more shots if you're aiming for a bigger area such as the chest. With medium range kills it is mostly the same. Go full auto and try to land as many bullets in your opponents as you can. Getting a bullet in the head of your opponent will cause most damage. However, with the fire rate and good recoil compensation, you can easily land a few bullets to the chest and kill them as well. Long range kills are a little different. With any sort of long range combat, you will want to burst fire while aiming at the head and chest. If you're up against other rifles, don't forget to have a good cover or strafe while shooting to avoid damage. Hopefully this video gave you some things to think about when you pick up your next Galil. If there are any videos you would like to see, please comment below or write to me directly. If you have any questions or feedback, make sure to leave them in the comments below or write to me on Twitter at Foritzio. Take care guys.
Welcome to the academy with the call of the cavalry. My IGL on speaker, he's calling out different strategies. Never leaving a witness or detonating a bomb. He doesn't deserve my deal, I tear him up with my clock. My enemies in agony, I'm taking out your faculty.